expect a clean, fair fight from start to finish. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my command. You're good here. You're good here. Touch up. Good luck to both of you.
Full concentration on the stare down between these two women as they
fighting for a world championship, then losing it on the scale. That's definitely diminishing. But at the same time, it can, you know, hinder your confidence going into the fight, your determination in the fight. You know, now it's like, what am I fighting for? But with speaking with Brodnicka, she said, it's okay. I win this fight. I can get in position to fight for the world championship again. So that tells me that she's not really worried about that. She's not really worried. She's in a good headspace.
Nice combination by Mikaela Mayer. Lands a solid left hook as Brodnicka was walking backwards, which is what she tends to do. These rounds tend to go a lot faster. We lose a minute compared to male boxing, but...
And he told, you know, Mikaela right. He gave her precise instructions, and, you know, right now she's following the instructions to a T.
First warning on Brodnicka for holding. This is something that she tends to do. She moves around a lot. She's not moving as much in this fight, but she tends to hold. And Al Mitchell, K. Karama were saying, we're going to get on the referee and make sure he does not allow that to go. And that's happening so far.
Listen, if it becomes, you know, excessive, you know, then of course, you know, get on her. But, you know, holding, tying up is a part of the game. Good body work.
Good jab to the stomach right there from Mikaela Mayer, followed up with a 1-2.
Well, she threw the right hand because Brodnicka leaned a little bit to her right. She leaned a little bit on her.
With who she is now as a boxer, every fight she's developing something different. She said, I've used fights to develop my jab. I use fights to work on the body. And tonight, I don't think about things anymore. It's all coming naturally, and I see that here in round 3.
I see it as well, Bernardo. You know, one of the things is that Mikaela, you can see the skill set has she developed, you know, in each fight, and she's gotten better and better in each fight. But the thing that attracts me to Mikaela is the mindset. That's what attracts me, the mindset of Mikaela. You know, she believes she has the goods, and she's showing it right now in this fight.
Nice left hook downstairs from Mikaela Mayer. 3-punch combination to the body of Brodnicka, who holds once again. And that's one of the things you said in your scouting report, Tim. Brodnicka will try to frustrate you.
Yes, that's exactly what she tries to do. She tries to frustrate you. She tries to break your rhythm. You know, she's strong on the inside. You can see her reach out and grab Mikaela. She's very physical on the inside, and the referee warning her right now.
Yeah, she's grabbing on the inside, Tim, but Mayer's dominating the inside.
Well, we've had some dominant fighters at 140 pounds inside this bubble, and those wars have caused...
This is a miracle.
And we're very thankful that the boxing world is not grieving the loss of another fighter despite the brain bleed. So we wish Alex Salcedo the best on this new stage of his life, which he'll be able to share with his children. So that's the most important thing, being able to walk away with your faculties from this very difficult sport.
Yeah, that's how she normally fights. And in this fourth round, she kind of made a stand. You see her trying to get some respect and trying to get herself, slowly claw herself back into this fight because she's down the first 3 rounds right now.
Mayer said, I'm not going to chase her around the ring. I'm going to cut the ring off. And that's what she's attempting to do here as Brodnicka goes back to her normal ways of moving and dodging. Nice body work by Mikaela Mayer as this round ends.
A lot of guys or a lot of people or fighters today don't get their head off the line. They keep their head straight down. Could have been all bad for her.
You saw Gus Curran, who was working the corner of Ewa Brodnicka. They spent about the last month in Vero Beach after starting a 2-month camp in Poland. But Al Mitchell knows Gus very well, as they both trained the Chinese national team for the Rio Olympics. Al Mitchell for about 5 years, and Gus worked with him for 6 weeks. So there's a mutual respect, and they've worked corners together and against each other in the past.
but she's also shown that she can fight a little bit, and we saw that in the last round.
Nice 1-2 combinations from Mikaela Mayer. Brodnicka moving well, moving a lot.
It looks like her strategy is to try to move early and then try to close the round out. I don't know if she's looking for a breather because she threw a lot of punches in that 4th round.
I think Brodnicka is just trying to be selective, you know, and she's trying to get Mayer to overcommit. See the counter like that? Letting her fall in the shot. Mikaela fell in just a little bit with her jab, and Brodnicka countered.
Watch it, guys. Watch it. Don't hold, don't hold. Don't hold.
Now it looked like Brodnicka now coming out, looking to dictate the pace and put a little bit pressure on Mikaela.
I like the game plan that Mayer has brought into this fight. She stood her ground when she needs to stand her ground. She has used the left hand very well, like we talked about, but inside, she's getting off every opportunity she can. She lets both hands go. People think you got to have 7 things that you need to implement with a good game plan. Just do 1 or 2 things really well, and that's what she's doing tonight.
Another warning from Celestino Caballero for Ewa Brodnicka. And Mikaela told us in the fighter meeting, she's used to being the favorite. She's used to being coddled in Poland. This is the United States. They're not going to go for that, and she can ill afford to lose a point here. Yeah, 14 consecutive decision wins. Her last knockout was in her 5th pro fight in October of 2014. She had her 2 knockouts in her first 5 fights. From then, it's just been skilled boxing. But once again, the holding. Mayer working to the body in the clinch.
Bernardo, she just doesn't know, and I'm talking about Brodnicka, she doesn't know how to fight on the inside. That's why she's holding. She's lost in inside.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds here inside the MGM Grand, we go to the judges' scorecards for the official decision. Steve Weisfeld has the bout 99-89. Lisa Giampa and Dave Moretti both score the bout 100-88. For your winner by unanimous decision, and new WBO Junior Lightweight Champion of the World, Mikaela